Hello guys, welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. I'm home alone today. It's the afternoon, it's lovely and cool, so it's a good day. Tomorrow the car is booked in the garage to get the paintwork done. And I am shitting myself. No, I'm not shitting myself. I am worried. Whenever you take a car to have paintwork done, if you've got protection on that car, you want to get it off. You do not want to leave it to the body shop. Ideally, most body shops believe that you can hit a car with a TFR and remove the protection that's on it. And that's typically what they do. Of course, a lot of times when they're doing paintwork, they are going to be buzzing off the existing clear coat and paint system on there, and sometimes doing a bit of fillering or whatever, filling and then primering, and then then putting the colour back over and blending, doing all sorts of stuff. But basically, I'm telling you, it's a really good idea if you can get your car completely stripped. Completely stripped is an interesting thing, isn't it? Because the only way really for me to completely strip this car is to go and hit it with a polish and go over and polish it all. However, when you polish, you do feel the paintwork with oil and the carrier of the polish, and it makes the paintwork feel really nice, and it also looks like you've just waxed the car when you've got a fresh polish on it, because it's all of the oils, so you get the hydrophobic effect as well. And you can hit a car, you can do a nice 50-50. This is something that's quite important. I might do a video on it at some point. But basically, when you just degrease, polished paint, you don't always get all of the polishing oils off of the paint, and depending on the product, depending on the abrasive you're using, some of them really need very careful degreasing. Anyway, I could talk about this stuff for a long time. Perhaps another video on this one here, but there's some things I've noticed about polishes and degreasing and stuff, and it's probably very relevant. Anyway, I cannot polish my car, to take it to the garage. So I've got everything out and everything ready here. I used some of this on the bonnet last time. You use the recommended amount, but if you dose it into the mitt, you just get like a hyper hit of it, and then I get that real thick slime of all the shampoo when I'm going over the bonnet, and that's what I did. And it stripped like a mofo. It pretty much stripped whatever I had on there off, and I had Tax Systems Total One Essential Silicone Primer, which is supposed to last a long time. It's not that hydrophobic though, so it's a bit harder to tell. And then I had it topped with this stuff, which is very durable. And I think this Garage Therapy product has pretty much got most of it off already, but I'm going to go one more time. And I'm just going to trust this product to do the stripping for me rather than the abrasives, because like I said, if I think I try and do it with the abrasives, I'm going to introduce more risk. Unless I am still in the market for a cleaner abrasive that is a solvent carried abrasive with no oils, no silicons, no gloss enhancers, nothing like that I can use to strip. I can utilise the abrasive to strip whatever's on there, but I don't lay down any oils or any materials. And I was using Lime Prime for that, but it's a bit too, the solvent side of it, it's kind of what I want on paper, but it's too aggressive for me. I want something a little bit less aggressive with the solvent side. The abrasive side was right. So I'm still looking for a pre-wax cleaner or a abrasive prep product that doesn't contain fillers, silicons, oils, gloss enhancers, anything that it leaves down. And I don't know if such a product exists on the market. Let me know if you think you've got one. Okay, so washing the car, the normal routine. This unit here is an absolute thing of awesomeness. I don't ever get too excited about detailing stuff, do I? I don't like to get too excited, but I'm so happy with this machine. It's so solid, it's so heavy. You know, everything about it is just pretty good, apart from I don't use this gear on it now, so I'm less worried. It's a bit annoying to try and lean that back up. So I've got this gun here that I kind of hang through here, which isn't great. I probably need to design myself some sort of holster, because that is a little bit annoying, not having anywhere to put the gun. This is brilliant, the way it winds in and out. You've got plenty of length on it. It's heavy. It's got crap loads of, wind the microphone around, it's got crap loads of pressure. It's just such a good system for 350 quid. I like, some of you guys are exactly the same as me. You got sort of, or most of you are, we're all different, aren't we? But most people, I think, seem to think the same with me with pressure washers. You haven't got 500, 600, 700, 800 quid, like when I asked about it on the Facebook page, you know, for a recommendation. Who's got that sort of money to spend on a pressure washer? You know, we could all spend it if we wanted to, but the thing is, you've got families, they want holidays, you've got your cars that you're putting in for MOTs, you've got to be taxed, you've got things going wrong on them, you've got your house, things breaking down, there's a constant flow of things you've got to spend money on, and you just cannot spend mega bucks always on things for cleaning your car. I think though, for 350 quid, I think this was absolutely excellent. The 5-year warranty is the really cool thing, but it also just feels so solid and powerful and well made. All this talk about plastic pumps and all that, doesn't matter to me. This machine is just really, really impressive. Have heard a lot of people complaining about the K4. A lot of people seem to have problems with the K4 full control. And, you know, a lot of you are telling me that you've had them and you've had problems. Reg had problems with his. People are saying they kind of break down, they lose pressure, you know, who knows, but I've never had one, and I've never had a problem with Karcher, but maybe they're just dodgy. Anyway, what am I using? So I'm using the Garage Therapy. That's going to go into my bucket here. I'm going to use the gentle snow foam, which is, why don't you just use the aggressive? Why don't you use the Garage Therapy to blast the whole car? I don't want to strip off all of the car, I just want to strip off the bonnet and the bumper really, and when I get that back I'll probably put down like for like protection, although I might strip it back and test out some other products. I think the reality is I'm always going to need to use the M140 as a test mule. Anyway, I'm going to use GSF, see how I get on with this stuff. Haven't really given it many runnings out, so I'm just using it to learn more about it now. Same with these waterless washers over here. I've got my drying towels here. I'm trying not to get too much stuff out, guys. I think I'm not going to bother cleaning the alloy wheels, which very lazy, John. I'm not trying to detail the car, you know, or make the car look amazing and dress all the tyres and everything. I just want to make sure the body works in good nick for tomorrow. So no detail sprays on it or anything like that. Just wash it, get it really clean, and dry it. So that's it. Let me just done the modifications to my snow foam lance, so I can attach that to the gun. I was using the El Cheapo one, but this will foam up better. These expensive lances are slightly better. And I've got my drying towels there. That's it. I don't want to get too much gear out, guys. I'll probably set the camera up on time lapse and you can have a look. Might even overlay the time lapse as I'm talking of me washing and drying the car in a very quick, basic way. Okay guys, so I'm all done, packed away. I like to get everything packed away when I've finished. Put my pressure washer back over here. Get everything in the right place. Some comments. One, this product, when I'm reading the instructions, I thought they might have made a mistake here. Okay, recommendations for use. Snow foam, so I assumed that's what I wanted. Pour approximately 20 millilitres of snow foam into 1 litre of water and lather the vehicle using a foam sprayer. So I assume that means snow foam lance, you know, away you go. Although foam sprayer, I was thinking, is that one of those pump ones? But 20 millilitres to 1 litre, very low concentration. Hand wash, pour 50 millilitres into 10 litres of water. Okay, fair enough. And then it also says at the end, also suitable for using a foam gun. Active foam, pour, I don't know why they've put active foam there, pour 10 to 30 millilitres, of Green Star into the pre-mixed snow foam solution for using a foam gun. So I don't know. I was just reading that as I use 20 millilitres in the snow foam cannon, and if I want to, I can put in 10 to 30 millilitres of Green Star as well. That's incredible concentration. Now, I thought this was going to be watery as hell when I put it in at that concentration. It wasn't. It's all thick and foamy and lovely. Did a great job actually. It says gentle snow foam, so I expect cleaning foam, pH neutral. I expect this is a very mild, gentle snow foam, like it says on the packet, and you get your horsepower from it by mixing in Green Star, which is very cheap as well. However, I just used it, and I did have dirt because I've driven the car in the wet as well when it's raining, so there's a little bit of road film on there, and that pre-wash got rid of it. So yeah, quite impressed with this as well. I don't know how much it costs. Everything from Koch Chemie, guys, especially if it's in these big tall bottles, their professional line. I just really like the chemicals. Really think it's a strong brand generally, and that's why one of the reasons I did the brand review. Most of the German chems are good, but I really like the Koch chems. This Garage Therapy, this stuff takes no prisoners. This is strong stuff. And it's doing what I need it to do, which is beating the crap out of my protection on the car, you know, really hammering it down. So I've been reliant on that to do the job for me. Hopefully, you know, I haven't got the time to sit there trying to abrade it off. I'm going to have a word with the garage and just make sure I'm going to ask them to take everything off the car, not wash the car, and then wash the parts they're going to spray. If they'll do that, hopefully they will. They're going to start thinking I'm a lunatic. But I've spent about 15 hours polishing that car, maybe quite not that long, and I just don't want their Dallé guys to go and swirl it all up. Anyway, you know, I can prattle on about that for ages, but I'm a little bit worried about that. I've got a good load of microfiber to do here, so I'll have these drying towels, and the twist towels they're all pretty clean, so and these Chanel mitts, I'll probably wash those in one. I've got another twist towel there, which is it's decent. It's a Chinese one, and I'm telling you, you get some good microfiber coming out of China, but the quality you tend to get these kind of little bits that unravel on it, and the stitching isn't quite as good. But the fibre is good. This is the Korean one that into detailing sell versus the Chinese one. The main difference really is just those little stitching quality, but the Korean ones cost the same over here in the UK, so might as well just buy the Korean ones and get the best quality rather than the Chinese ones. So yeah, I've got a big load of microfibers I'm going to do there. I try and build up the loads now, and I've got good load sizes so that I'm not just washing 1 or 2 towels. So I always have these you'll see these 2 little buckets always in my garage. They're really handy things to have. Pick them up, you know, Aldi or whatever for 50p or on eBay. Just have them, and I tend to keep them up here so I can put the microfiber in. That is the products. In terms of what I've just done, guys, a very lazy kind of wash. Say lazy, I've probably spent about half an hour to an hour doing that, haven't I? Don't know. And really what I've just wanted to do is clean the front of the car a few times with the Garage Therapy wash, and that's really what I achieved, and then just went round quickly and cleaned the rest of it. Didn't clean the alloys, like I said. Dried it off. It's a perfect day. It's quite muggy, but if you look up there, it's all cloudy, so it's quite cool outside, and the panel temperatures are nice and low, so things don't dry out on you, and it's just a really good day for washing a car. That sounds so sad, but it's true, because when it's hot it's a pain. That's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you're all okay. I will do an update when I get the car back from BMW's, and we'll take it from there. I'm very, very tired. I'll see you later on.